Hi guys, so today's video is going to be about drugstore foundations, just actually like some things I just picked up from the drugstore mainly, but I actually wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit today about something a little more serious. I realized that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and even though we're pretty much ending up with October right now, I just want to remind everyone, especially all you ladies out there that watch my videos, it is so important to get your mammograms and to make sure that you check your breast for lumps or just really anything that you feel that's abnormal that you wouldn't normally have going on. Basically, you know, for me personally, my great-grandmother actually passed away due to breast cancer. And so you really don't think about it if it's not that closely related to you, I guess you could say. Like, everyone knows that it's out there, but you don't really realize that it could happen to you. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because my neighbor lives across the street from me. She actually told me that she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And she had went to her regular doctor, had her mammogram, and everything checked out okay. And then at the beginning of the month, she actually had the mammogram back in, I think it was maybe the end of June. I think she said she had it done. And she said she was just taking her clothes off one night and she felt something that didn't feel exactly right. And come to find out, it was a lump. And it wasn't like a hard lump. Like, I think we tend to think that, you know, it's going to be a hard knot or something like that. This was not a hard knot. It was actually a soft one. And she was really, you know, just upset and just, you know, you can imagine that she was basically traumatized, you know, based from finding the lump. So just keep in mind that the lumps do not have to be hard. They can also be soft. Also, just keep in mind that just because you've went to the doctor and you've had your mammogram does not necessarily mean that you're in the clear. You should still be doing your self-exams and just make sure that you're doing that regularly every month. They say the best time to do it, I think, is right after your period. So just make sure that you're kind of, you know, that you're doing that. Even if you had a mammogram last month, still make sure that you are still monitoring yourself. And basically that she just went ahead and had that breast removed. So you can imagine. And basically all this has happened within this month. So a lot has been going on. I didn't actually find out that she had breast cancer until last week. And she's just a really nice, really sweet lady, you know. And for myself personally, I don't do my regular exams like I should. And knowing that my great-grandmother had breast cancer, I definitely need to do that. So, you know, even though we're going out of October, and October is the month, you know, that they really bring awareness to it, just keep in mind that even not in October, all the rest of the months on the calendar, just make sure that you're monitoring yourself. And even though you go to the doctor and you think everything may be fine, still have the common sense enough to do those breast exams for yourself. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I thought that was really important because, like I said, I have not been doing it myself. And once she told me that she had it, it just really hit me like, Kim, you need to do better than what you're doing. And trust me, I am. I have a little girl, and I would hate for her to be motherless because I didn't do what I was supposed to have been doing, or, you know, just not being aware and not having enough knowledge. So basically, I'm just going to move on now. I don't want to get upset over it, but just make sure, ladies, that you are doing your self-exams. Very important. Okay, so the drugstore haul. Basically, I picked up, it's not really a haul, it's more like a review, but I'm just going to show you what I got and I'm going to talk a little bit about it. But I picked up the L'Oreal Lumie Healthy Makeup. It's been all over YouTube, that much I know. I really want to say I like this foundation. However, I can't really find my color in it. The one I have is the Warm, and this is Warm 6. W6, and this is the one I have. And I also have another one. This is the N, and this is 7 through 8. I have on this one today. This one is actually way too light, but if you look at it now, it kind of looks like this one is the one I have on and not the other one. Anyway, I really like these foundations. I found out that they actually are, they're luminous to the skin, but at the same time, what they really do is they kind of just leave like a nice glow. So I really like that. They're not overdewy, so if that's what you're thinking, don't even worry about it. The one I'm going to just show you, because this is the one that I have on today, and you really don't see any shine. I haven't touched up anything. I've had this makeup on ever since, I want to say, 10 this morning. And I don't know exactly what time it is. My clock here, it's saying that it's 4:13. Yeah, so it's 4:13. So basically, I'm just going to put a little pump on. This is pretty much the amount that I use on my face, maybe just a little bit more. And you just want to swirl it around. And then I use my Sigma F80 brush. But as you can see, it's just really nice. And it's still wet right there. But once you rub it into the skin, you see, so it has that luminosity to it, but at the same time, it's not overbearing. You're not going to look greasy or really oily. This is my other hand, so I'm just comparing the two. This one is the one with the foundation. So you can kind of see that you're not going to look over the top like oily or anything like that, but it does just leave a nice luminosity to the skin, and you can see it. This is the one I have on. It's the one I just demoed for you. So I really like these foundations. They are, I think, a little bit on the pricey side. I think $10.99 is a lot to pay for the foundations. And even somewhere I saw them for $13. I think CVS has them for $13, and I think Target actually has them for $10. What I would recommend you doing in this kind of situation is I would actually go to CVS because they have a pretty decent return policy. As long as you have your receipt, you can return it. And that way you can make sure you kind of get the right color for you, because as I already said, I didn't get the right color. This one, the N78, would have been the perfect color for me, I do believe, but the only thing about it that made it not is it's right in between 7 and 8, and for me 7 would have been the better choice because the W6 is the warm, and this is the darkest shade that they had in the warm, and it's just way too light. It's about 2 shades too light, and the rest of the shades in that collection in the neutrals part were way too light as well. This was the darkest one that they had in that, and then it was the cool tones, which were way too dark for my skin. So just keep that in mind. CVS is the best place I found to get these and try them out. That way, if you can't get your shade, or if it doesn't work for you, if it's too light, if it's too dark, you can actually return it. And then once you find the one that works the best for you, still return that one and actually go and purchase it at Target, because I believe they have them for $10.99. So that's basically saving you $3. So just keep that in mind. It's a great way for you to test it out. I don't know, it sounds really tacky, but it is what it is. I mean, when you go to the store, and I hate when you go to the store and someone has already opened up a foundation because they test it out. Why do people do that? Like, I actually purchased, I wanted to stock up on the Maybelline Dream, the BB cream that they had. And basically, I bought 2 of them. The one I got from Walgreens, that wasn't open, but the one I got from Target was opened. And of course, I didn't realize that until I got home, and Target has a no return policy, so you can't return any, you can return like clothes and stuff, but you actually can't return beauty products. So that was the downside to that. But the next thing I picked up is this Physicians Formula Blush in Rose. It's a happy booster, and I have it on today. It just gives you just a really pretty, I think, a luminosity, and to me it pretty much has like that highlighting effect in it as well. So I really like this blush. I'm going to go ahead and let you see what it looks like here. And isn't this not the cutest little compact? And then on the other side it has a mirror, and then you get this really pretty awesome brush, which I will never use, by the way, but just really pretty. And when you rub it together, that's what the color looks like. And I just love it. I think it's just a really nice, pretty color. It has just that right amount of shimmer in it, and it just makes you look like you have a really natural, really pretty, healthy glow. So there you guys have it. That is my review on the Lumie and the Physicians Formula that I picked up. I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I should be back up and running with videos next week, so I'll see you next time.